Hello again. Um, what this video is about about me possibly listing my videos earlier than expected. So, in my first video, I mentioned that I was probably not going to list these videos for a couple months. I've uploaded like 5 videos to a new YouTube channel that I created, and I was planning on keeping them unlisted until I had told my company that I was leaving, which I'm waiting until next year. So at January 1st, I get all new vacation and sick leave and all of that. And it's 4 weeks of vacation, 2 weeks of sick leave. And I'm hoping that I can work something out with my manager where he'll work with me and allow me to do a very long resignation on using all of that time, hopefully all 6 weeks. Holiday pay on top of that, with that, I think that would be pushing it a little bit. But I really didn't want to have that conversation until about a week before I was planning on doing it. I don't want to be like the dead man walking around at work. So I I was gonna what I was planning on doing was holding off until early to mid January, whenever I decided to have this discussion with my manager and work something out on burning all of my vacation. But I'm tempted to go ahead and release the videos now. I think it's highly unlikely that anyone that knows me would find these videos between now and then. If they did, I've thought about it. I've watched the videos. There's nothing terrible in the videos, and I can deal with a little bit of awkward for a month or so. It wouldn't be horrible. Hell, some people might be real happy to find out that I'm leaving. It's, uh, so it wouldn't be the most horrible thing to. The only thing that really scares me is that I'm in a very public facing role with my company, and I have access to a lot of stuff, more than the average person. And I'm afraid that if they find out that I'm planning on leaving, they might get scared and want me to just leave immediately. Like they want to shut down all my access to everything. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm concerned with. There's a lot of reasons why I was planning on holding out on these videos for until I planned on, uh, I'd actually given notice. But I really want to release them early because the whole point of this is for me to just kind of throw my ideas out there, my my thoughts, my plan, and the the information behind it. Like, this is why I'm doing this, and to get feedback from other people, critical review. Maybe there's something I haven't considered. Maybe there's something I'm not thinking of. Maybe there's another way to do it. Maybe there's a company that I haven't found that has the load board I want, that has a percentage pay, that has a flat rate that makes sense. Maybe I just haven't found that company. And maybe somebody, putting these videos out now will help me in the end by getting recommendations on something that I didn't even consider that's going to make it better for me. So there's pros and cons to it, and I think it's worth the risk to go ahead and release the videos earlier with the possibility of drama. And who knows? Maybe I don't get a single viewer on any of the videos, and it was all for naught. I'll still probably continue documenting it, uh, just for my own personal reference. It'd be cool to reflect back on this. Let's say, like 20 years later, and hopefully YouTube's still around. These videos are still around. I can go back and look at them and be like, that was what I was thinking before I did all these things. And maybe I get into trucking, and 6 months after it, I'm like, oh, this is why I left this industry. I'm not doing this again. And I get back out of trucking after 6 months. I don't think so. I know what I'm getting into. Hopefully. That is still a fear. Now, there are risks to everything. But I think in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and list publicly all of my videos. And this video is explaining why I'm going to go ahead and do that instead of what I said I was going to do in the very first video, which all of these videos were made in the course of about 2 days. So it's, and this is early December, December 5th, and I'm hoping that I am out of my other job and in CDL school by this second week of January. We'll see. There are some things coming down the pipe at work that I might have to work around on leaving. I want to try to get the moment right, catch my manager in a good mood, stuff like that. So a lot of managers at the company I work at have a tremendous amount of control. And that is unfortunately one of the reasons why I'm planning on leaving the company is I just, uh, it's, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. Uh, but I hope to catch him in a good mood, and maybe he'll just be so happy to get rid of me that he'll give me any. He'll be like, man, you can use your vacation, you can use your sick leave, you can use your use all your stuff. Oh man, maybe he's just gonna be happy. It's gonna be awesome. Uh, we'll both be happy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put the videos up. If you see them, if you watch them, man, I really appreciate it. Uh, I I watch the videos myself, and it's really hard to critique yourself because I'm used to my own personality. I hope that I'm not coming across as a know-it-all or arrogant or anything like that. That is not my intent at all. I'm trying to provide context on why I think the way I do. I'm not. My intent is not to come across by. I hope that it doesn't sound like I'm coming over and saying this is the way it is. I'm explaining why I think it's this way and giving the reason, and I'm showing the formulas and the math and all the stuff that I'm doing and where I got my information. And all of this is to hopefully help others. And if someone more knowledgeable than me wants to throw some comments in on the videos and correct me on something or provide uh, some help and guidance, I welcome it. Uh, I've never done owner operator before, and that's the big plan, and I'm trying to plan for that. So, all right, thanks for watching.